Everyone. So let's talk reading curriculum. First up, we'll talk about Tay, who is in 7th grade. I was going to get him, he is a bit behind in reading, so I was going to get him reading curriculum at the 6th grade level. But what happened is over the summer, he actually started reading a book that he picked out. It was the first time I let him pick his own book. And he picked out, he looked it up on Amazon himself, ordered it himself. I watched. I don't just let him go online and buy things. But, you know, I supervise. But he picked out 39 Clues. And it's like an adventure thing. And it's like this brother and sister, and they have to figure out the secrets of their famous family. And he really liked it. He thought it was funny, and I think he was just really, you know, happy that it was something he could pick out. And he decided he wanted to read the rest of the series. Now, he usually is not into really anything. He either likes a book or he doesn't like it, but he's never really been excited about something. So, being that he wanted to read the rest, I thought, you know, if I get him another curriculum, it'll be just something else that he has to read on top of that. And I do want him to be interested in what he's reading. So since he decided on his own that he wanted to read the whole series, I thought, well, I'll just let him read the series instead of getting him another curriculum. And though these books, actually, the reading level goes up with each new book. So he's getting ready to do book 2. This just came in the mail today. And so this one, I think the other one, Scholastic had it at 4.5 or something like that. And I actually think it could be set a little higher because a lot of the story takes place in Europe and there's a lot of foreign words. But yeah, so I decided to just let him do that. And I think this one is like 5th grade or something like that. I think that's where the level is, but it gets progressively higher. There's a lot about historical figures. The last one focused a lot on Benjamin Franklin, and this, I think, from the way the last book ended, is probably going to focus on Mozart. So, yeah, I decided, you know, if this is what he likes to read, and it's a progressive, you know, as far as the levels go in the difficulty of the book, it's something he's interested in, I'm just going to let him read the series and not get a whole reading curriculum. And in between books, because I just got that one today, so what he's been doing is working on these little workbooks, which if you saw my Dollar Tree haul from last year, you know that I picked up several of these, and I love them. So if you have a Dollar Tree, the writing is crazy, sorry. Pick up some of these if you can find them. There's one for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, and they're really good. There's like writing assignments in them. Each one is 30 pages, and there's like little stories to read, and it's got reading comprehension, language arts, testing and practice, and writing. So yeah, these are really good. So I've just been having him do one of these. I'm going to have him finish this before he starts the next book, book 2, and then after book 2, I'll have him do the 5th grade one. So this helps him to reinforce stuff that he's already learning in language arts, and it helps to, you know, improve his reading comprehension and stuff like that. Plus, these books have a website. I've not gone to them yet, but I want to see if there's something on the website that can kind of connect with, you know, maybe some quizzes or something he could take on the story. But yeah, I just let him read, and he we'll discuss, you know, what was in it and what it was about. So that is Tay's reading program, and I guess he designed it because he picked out the books. But for Kaya, he is doing BJU reading, and I just in the mail got his new reading book. I'm scraping off this little sticker that's on it, but he's doing 3A. So he just finished the second part of the 2nd grade book, and he's going to go into 3A. And I realized when this came, because this is a paperback, and I thought the paperback meant that it was the workbook. this is not the workbook, this is the student reader, and I have a hard copy, like a hardcover one on the way as well, so now I have 2 copies. That's actually a good thing because I thought about it, and this way I don't have to look over Kaya's shoulder, like he can read and I can just follow along in that, so it will come in handy, but I do have to now buy the workbook, so he may have to wait a second before he starts his new reading. But that's really what he's doing. He enjoys the stories. They're really kind of deep, and I like that. I like that they teach morals, and there is biblical stories in them. And again, I kind of talked before, like he loves, like, you know, fairy tales and fanciful things and all types of stories, and he loves biblical narratives as well. So this is definitely for him, and he's excited for his new book. So, and, you know, I've talked about, like, the struggles that he has reading. The thing is, it hasn't taken away from his love of reading. Like, he loves to get into stories. He loves to do it. You know, he just has to learn to slow down and sound out the words and not just fly by, and, you know, that way he actually gets all of what's going on. But he loves to read, and he's read a lot of the books that are in our classroom right now. So that's what he likes to do in his free time. So that's a good thing, and I think he's really going to like what's going on here. And I think accidentally ordering the 2 will be a plus, because now he can, like, read it on his own, and I can just kind of follow along and, you know, make sure that he's not skipping words or putting words in that aren't there or stuff like that. So, yes, that is our reading curriculum. And, yeah, it's kind of unconventional on one side with Taze, and for Kai, it's more of a, you know, more conventional thing. But I think it suits both their personalities. And, yeah, so I think they're going to really benefit from that. I can't wait to see. I haven't tested Taze reading fluency in a while. Last time he actually tested a lot higher than I expected. I think it was like 130 something, I want to say, for and the last time I had tested him, he was like at 108 words per minute. So after we get into this book for a while, I'll test it again. I'll give you guys an update, because that is a really big step for a kid that has kind of the struggles that he has. And yeah, so I'll give you guys an update on how they're doing. I'll do a different video on you know, where they were, and kind of like a, you know, some of the wins that we've been able to have. So that's our reading, and I'll come back later with another subject. Bye.